Here's the matchup right here. Jokic give and go to Brown, in tight, missed it. And again, that interior Golden State defense, Channing, they have really clamped down since the start.
It has been impressive, man. And this is what I would assume this team is going to look like during the playoffs. If this team looks like this.
This team has made up. It's just remarkable.
It shows you just what happens when you have three elite basketball players on the court at one time on a step back. They make the right play. They play for each other. Defensively, like just even those little things right there, they've shut down.
Get one, but they got another alpha. As Jimmy Butler has just completely flipped this team on its head as Michael Porter Jr. misfires from deep. And right now, Denver's playing like the team on the second night of a back-to-back. Curry from deep, missed it.
I'm shocked he missed it.
The Denver Nuggets were up 10 points at the end of the first quarter as Porter launches from three. That's a big basket for Denver.
Yes.
So that cuts it to 12. But since the end of the first quarter, they've been outscored 72-50. Do they have one last push left? Butler. And ball movement. Curry steps back. Bangs it in from deep.
The fact that how many miles does he run a game? Because the minute that ball left his hand, they were already knowing that they were going to throw him that ball.
Jimmy Butler. There's the steal. And then Draymond takes a bump from Porter. Wow. Golden State has taken the game over, and they're doing it at both ends of the floor. Channing, you said it. You think of the teams just crazy.
I think you look at, through the beginning struggles, people were getting good minutes, getting opportunities to have some film and build their confidence. And now you're looking at this team. They're putting in 10, 11 guys, and they're all on the same page. They're all moving as a unit, as a team. And then this is their identity. They're not going to be very tall, but they are going to lock up and try to keep you ahead of that free throw line, away from the paint. And then they're going to get out and run. And then when you got, an absolute monster of Steph Curry, he could take the game from 6 to 9 to 15 to 18.
Podziemski, Kevon Looney back in. Now it looks like Guy Santos will come in for, will stay off the floor.
He tried to be sneaky. Steph, you look tired.
So we come up on the midway point of the quarter. How much left in the tank do the Nuggets have? Jokic backs down Looney, turns, hangs, gets it.
I mean, at this point, you're going to play him one-on-one now. Now you're going to just say, hey, Kim, you outbeat us yourself and get your scoring.
13-point Golden State lead. Curry against Jokic on a switch. Underneath to Looney. High off glass.
Just a pro, man.
Jokic quickly up the floor.
Great defense for
Looney disrupting Jokic. Underneath, this is Watson creating some space. Missed it badly. And Denver's running out of steam. .15 Warriors lead. We come up on 5 minutes. Curry underneath, errant pass. And Denver pushing the other way. Brown taking some contact. So that'll cut it to 13. We'll get a timeout. 37 last night in the win on the road against the Lakers. And 33 tonight.
You can afford it. You can afford it. I think it's going to be easy for him.
I like when you're going up the limb.
Again, hunting that Jokic double team to create this energy here. He's got to finish.
Santos into the corner. Butler, one to shoot. Too late to recognize. And that is a rare mistake by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. But Santos needed to either shoot that floater, right, or get to the body and finish like Looney did the other time.
Now Santos, earning himself some minutes. Lane inside of 5 left. Pickett fires short. And the rebound underneath by Podziemski. Golden State trying to end this crazy 9-game regular season losing streak to Denver. A team that has mastered them over the last couple of years. Butler left open. Rebound Jokic.
But Dempsey missed it right there.
Here comes Porter underneath to Pickett. Porter up and under.
Tough.
So an 11-point game with 3:37 remaining.
They're just having to work so hard. They just look sped up. Like the decisions are being told to them instead of them making them.
It is raining threes down on
Great
Denver.
defense.
Watson, clean strip. Rebound Jokic, rare fast break opportunity for Denver. Christian Brown coming heavy.
They needed this earlier. This is only their second. 4 points this half when it comes to fast breaks. It's where they live, and they haven't gotten many of those opportunities early in this game.
Again, Denver, the #1 fast break team in the NBA. They've had so few, 16 and 16 in those games. Since Butler's arrival, they've won 9 of 11 of those games. Just talk about the toughness factor late in games that are tight. Curry splits 2, the leader. It's good, and contact. Playing with fire in his belly, and he's got 36 for the night. Denver working quickly. Christian Brown to the rack. So down to 2:21 remaining. 13-point Denver deficit. 16 on the night for Christian Brown.
Come on, get your points up, big dog.
So Denver putting Kevon Looney at the free throw line. See how closer to play-in status than they are #2 in Houston, as they began the night 3 games back of the Rockets.
None of these are favorable first-round matchups. I'm just going to say that. Like, you're not like, oh, I get Denver now. Congrats. And the way Golden State is playing, man, it's scary.
Well, we have some potentially juicy matchups in the first round. My goodness. Depending on how this last week plus settles in. Curry in and out. Watson trying to save, and he does. Denver running out of clock. Porter for the trailer. Look at Curry. Curry gets him out of their seats again. Down to 10 seconds to shoot. Standing ovation here in San Francisco. Podziemski. Looney back to Steph. Heady play to run that clock. He will pull. Steph trying to set up for the charge, and he does. Second one he's drawn tonight.
Masterclass. He didn't have to do that. Sacrifice his body. Just making winning plays. This is not I'm not going out on a limb too far. They can compete with anyone in the West. I've seen Steph Curry go crazy.
Kevin Knox, whom they just signed a little over a week ago, turns it over. Now the final 33 seconds.
Yeah, it's a tough position that's sitting over there.
Julian Strawther. Young man out of Gonzaga. Chachar, errant pass, it's a turnover. Santos ahead to Spencer. And we're down to 15 seconds. The Golden State Warriors are going to snap a 9-game losing streak to Denver. And they win in a game that has huge playoff implications.